Welcome to House of Papillons. So, as you know, we all know, Valentine's Day is on the way quickly. And, it doesn't have to be about romance necessarily. You can just tell people that you care about and that you love them and give them a little gift. So, I'm calling this Galentine's Day. Of course, you can make it, gender specific if you want, but I I really like pink sparkly things and red and all the things. So I have this little tray and I'm going to make some of them to gift to friends of mine. So I thought that I would do a little theme, and I'm going to eventually put a UV DTF sticker on the other side, but let's get the base of it, all juiced up here. So I have this glitter. I'm pretty sure, I think I got it, maybe Michael's, I'm not terribly sure, but I just love it. It is a pink and red, depending on how you look at it, little mix. And since this observance is coming up pretty soon, and I want to make a few of these, I have 3 ounces. I'm going to do this rim. I have 3 ounces of 1 hour fast cure, because we're gonna get a bunch of these done at the same time. And I'm gonna really load it up with that glitter. You know what? I'm gonna use a wooden stick. Sometimes it's easier to get glitter off of wooden sticks than it is, well, you can just throw them away, than it is your reusable ones. Sometimes the reusable ones get stuck on there and then you never get it off. So I'm just working to get this rim of the trinket dish or coaster, or whatever they want to use it for, all thick with this gorgeous, gorgeous glitter. I have an actual Valentine's Day House of Hearts. I don't know. At the time of recording this, I'm not sure which one of them is running first. But it'd be great if you could watch both, because they're both unique in their own way. All right, come on now. Let's behave. Let's get to pouring. As soon as I get this little rim in here, I'll show you the stickers we have to choose from, because they're real cute. Usually when I do a rim like this, I let it just fill itself, but I'm in kind of a hurry because I want to do a bunch of these. And I only have one mold. I was going to do coasters, and then it just didn't work out that way, so this is what we're doing. Get that off the side. Now, I'm not using the glue trick. This is Promise 1 hour fast cure, and I did stir it vigorously, because they say on their website that if you, the sort of faster that you stir, the thicker this stuff gets. And I wanted it to be a little bit thicker, but if this glitter sinks, I'm not going to be mad at it. It's so pretty. So this is actually being done upside down. For anybody who's new to resin, it has to be face side down, because the rim, when you turn it over, there's a rim that sticks up that makes this into a dish. So I have this, what is it called? Cherry Blossom mica from Laura's Art Corner. And it's really, really pretty. I wanted this for so long before I got it. And then if I'm so inspired, I might add, I have some of her glitters as well. Pink Rouge Marble. It has some golden pink And then I also have her French pink marble, which is, I think it's, well, it looks a little bit it is. The pink in here is a little chunkier than that. And I'm going to think about it because I'm not terribly sure. What will happen is if I want to put that down, I have to put this down before, or one of the, whichever one, I have to put that down in there because before this goes down. So I would just lay it, you know, sprinkle it on the flat part, let the mold just take hold of it, and then put this down. Because what's going to happen is after it's cured, we'll turn it over, I'll put my UV DTF sticker on, and then we'll do a very thin top coat over that to seal it all in. Let me show you the these stickers because they're just so cute. So I bought these off of, I'm going to see if you can see it in the camera. Yes, you can. I bought these off of, I think it was Temu, but I think they're so cute. The big question is going to be which one do I use? I don't know. I like them all. So I have time to figure that out, and then that'll go right in the center. And this is something that can be used year round. I mean, they're cherries, for Pete's sakes. Cherries are already in the grocery store here, so, you know, it might be able to do that. I still have some sprinkles, these little sprinkles, and I have some other little inclusions that I can't put my hand on right now, but I'm going to be looking for them in this hour that we have to wait for this to cure. So I'll see you in an hour. It'll be seconds for you. This is cured. It took just an hour, or probably a little over. I wasn't standing here babysitting it. So I'm using Laura's Art Corner's Cherry Blossom, this pale pink, and I wanted this for a long time. I saw other people using it, and it does have a texture to it, or a shimmer. So I'm gonna put a decent amount in. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do? 1 second, I'm gonna do it. Well, that's a lot. I'll put some more in, why not? What I'm gonna do is sprinkle some glitter in there in the overall piece. Not in this resin, but in the overall scheme of things. And I decided to go with the, I do have two that both have this rose gold quality to them, but this has a deeper pink, more like the pink that's in the glitter that we're using. See how that tiny pink is more like this pink? So I decided to go with this one. Also, Laura's Art Corner Pink Rouge Marble is what this is called. And I'm just going to put a little tiny bit in. Tell you what, once you start using glitters, man, just be prepared. You're gonna be living with glitter for a while. And where I just opened that, some of it kind of sprinkled in. Now, like I said, I'm really not looking forward to doing it with gloves on. But we're just gonna do the best we can. And because this is face down, remember, this is going to be sort of sitting on the bottom of the tray. I like how it breaks up some of the pink, because, you know, we're gonna have a pink thing and then the lighter pink border, and then it'll just add, I think, another little tiny element to, you know, to these once we decide on the sticker we're gonna do. So I have 6 ounces of the Promise for 1 hour fast cure with this Laura's Art Corner mica in Cherry Blossom. Again, I think this would be very pretty, you know, backing those stickers, because the stickers have a lot of different colors of pink and red. And this, I think, will be just a gentle, very pretty pink. Now, there are a significant number of bubbles in here, but this stuff, it's pretty thin, Usually, it's just a very thin resin for as fast as it cures. It's kind of surprising. But it does have bubbles. Usually these bubbles, the bubbles in this stuff pop pretty quickly. If I were to like see them all coming to the top already, like, I mean, that's not really the most common thing for a fast cure anything. But this stuff usually does. But so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my little pouring it from high above in a very thin stream. And I see bubbles pouring out there. But when I finish pouring, I am going to babysit this and just pop them as they come about. One thing about this fast cure stuff, what I have also come to realize is that if I finish pouring and then wait for bubbles to come, and then I spray it with alcohol, I've gotten marks on the back of my project by doing that. So I'm gonna pop them with a torch, and like I said, I'm just gonna stand here and babysit it, watch what's going on, pop them as they rise, and move on with life from there, because the back of it, nobody's going to care if there's little marks, and I can't even explain to you what the marks look like. They're almost like it makes like a little texture on the back. And as a matter of fact, the first time it happened, I didn't even remember that I had sprayed it with alcohol, and then I figured it out later. So, you know, just a little thing to look out for if you decide to use this resin, and just use a torch. Don't do the alcohol thing. Okay, we're domed. See, I'm popping fresh. And like I said, this is the back. Nobody's gonna give a hooey. And they get it, and they get this thing. It's just a cute little thing to just, you know, make somebody smile. That's all. That's all. This is nice and cured. Look at that mica down there. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And the edge, you know, turned out really nice. This is where that slight little overflowage was of the part that, you know, on the edge of the mold. You know, we did that. I'll cut that off. It's no biggie. Now, everybody's going to start bad-mouthing the stickers, but I went to take this the back off the stickers and be ready for you guys. These stickers are strange. Some of them came apart in places, and I could even see on the back right here, there's like folds. See, there's one right there and one right there. And then some of the hearts like went nuts. But I love this sticker, and I kind of wanted to remove some of the hearts anyway. I felt like it was overdone for everything else we have going on. So we're gonna use this, and we're gonna like it, because I think it's terribly cute. Okay, so it's down. And then you just peel it off nice and slowly. There we go. Very pretty. I love it. And I'm gonna mix 2 ounces probably of 1 hour fast cure, and I'll be right back. I decided before I put down the this next layer, the final layer, that I just felt like it needed more. And I had these little hearts. Now, of course, since I was just able to pick it up when nobody was watching, it's giving me a hard time now. So I decided these white ones, I decided I wanted just, you know, a little bit more in here. Make it a little more dancey looking. Dancy and fancy. And so I just decided to add, and the white just gives it a little bit more of a pop of something else. And the reason I'm gluing them, normally I wouldn't do that, but I'm gluing them because we're going to put another layer in here of resin. And if I don't glue them, there's a pretty good chance that they're going to move around. And they might not choose the place I would have chosen for them to be. So this is a really, really fast drying glue. And it should do just fine under the resin. It's going to give it just enough stick that it won't move. If you are new to resin moves when it cures. It usually pulls towards the center. So we want these little dudes to stay put. And if I was able to be in here and babysit it and scooch them back to where they belong, then we just let it go. But I don't feel confident enough that it won't. Where was this one? See, I just like this. All right, get off of there, please. I just like that. I like this little sort of pop of something else that's not really in there. There's not a lot of white. Did I do that one already? No. Not a lot of white in here. I have 2 ounces mixed. It's probably way too much. There are bubbles in here. This is, again, the Promise 1 hour fast cure. And what I'm going to do is put it in very thin, and then I'm just going to go over it with my heating tool, and you know, move it around and get the bubbles out that way. I don't want to use the torch on this because, well, it's going to be really, really thin, number one. Number two, I don't want to risk getting it anywhere up against this this cured stuff. So I'm just going to sort of drizzle it in. 2 ounces is probably way too much, but I've got some pieces on the side here that I'm going to be, that I needed a little something for. So I did just put it in there, and I'm just gonna move it around. Might need a little bit more there, just to not have fish eyes. And see that little heart right there? I can see its little texture poking up out of there. Look what happened. This one decided it was gonna go rogue. Wonder if I glued that one. Didn't come off before. Oh, great. Well, it's 1 hour fast cure. If I have to chase it around, it's only for an hour. One time before I knew about traveling, glitter stuff traveling on, I had done something that reminded you of like a Christmas wreath. It was just a coaster. And I put glitter all the way around the outside and, left the room. I was like, oh, this is great, blah, blah, blah. Came back in, all the glitter had just filled the middle. Like, there's no design here to see, people. Nothing to see. Just move along your merry way. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Is everybody happy? Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoy your Galentine's Day, whether you're with friends or with your dogs or your cats or your iguana, whatever floats your boat. That's what it's about. It's about loving who you love. And I'm sticking to it. So thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you staying here with me. And please do a like. A like is what I call YouTube etiquette. It's just like if someone holds the door open for you, you say thank you. So giving it a like is just a, hey, thanks. And, on we go. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. I sure would like to have you. And we can keep meeting up like this and having a good time. So please take care of yourselves and do something creative for your Galentines. Bye-bye.